Welcome to the floor, Mr. Flamingo. Honored to meet you.
Thank you.
First player to reach 3,000 elo. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty excellent about it. I earned it. Just put in the work every day. Started when I was 32 years old.
Yes, a story.
Never too late.
Exactly, a story for all.
Levy, you might be 96, but you can still get there.
Unfortunate situation. Levy never reached the GM status, but you did show that it is possible for the older population. First 28-year-old to.
I started with cognitive decline, and now it's on the incline. It's only going up from here.
Oh, it's going up.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think the supplements have something to do with that?
Who told you about the LaCroix? Mr. George Grubovich, welcome to my domain.
Thank you. Your domain.
Yes, this is the interviewer's room.
Of course.
You're riding in after a big win on Magnus Carlsen. You beat his ass.
I did.
You made him cry like a little baby.
I did.
How does that feel to be number one in the world?
It feels wonderful. You know, I took down Gukesh, I took down Magnus, and now the only one left is Flamingo.
Oh yes, the great Flamingo. How do you feel? You guys have never met on the board, and both of you are rising stars, rising chess stars, making your little imprint in the Hollywood Chess Walk of Fame.
The Hollywood Chess Walk of Fame, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I actually just got my star yesterday. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh yeah.
Well, it feels wonderful. I'm ready to get into the ring with him and get quick and dirty.
Oh yeah. How confident are you in your ability?
I'm 1,000% confident. I'm going to annihilate this child.
Oh, okay. Big words.
Yes. Perhaps even decimate.
Perhaps.
Not a single draw will be drawn. I'll say that.
Oh, I believe that. You guys are both decisive players. You guys go for the kill.
Oh, yeah. No one else saw that. But
that's okay.
There was a little move there. What is your confidence level going into this game against Grabovich?
It's pretty high. I wore the oversized blazer just to get in his head a little bit. The classic Richard Flamingo move. I don't know. This trademark, by the way. Don't say my name too much.
Yes, of course. Every time we say your name, FIDE is charged $1,000. It's
yeah.
It's an intense.
You gotta monetize yourself.
It's another lesson for the people out there.
That's a Flamingo fact right there. Take that and stick it in your back pocket.
Consider it stuck.
Flamingo said that he would win all 3 games. How do you feel about that?
Well, I understand his confidence, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
I've noticed that you're mainly an E4 player, and in all of your World Championship games, you've started with the E4 pawn. Do you think that makes you too predictable?
No, because they don't know what my second move's going to be.
Exactly. You have been known to invent your own openings. Can you elaborate?
Oh, yeah. My favorite's the Juan Carlos.
A classic, a Flamingo original, yes.
Yeah. It's named after a buddy of mine. I went to elementary school with him. He never played chess, but I liked his name. Who is George Grabovich?
The best goddamn chess player on the planet.
What does George Grabovich eat?
In the morning I like to eat a single orange slice. It usually gets me going. And then right before the chess game, I drink an entire glass of milk. And then once the game ends, I go wild. And I'll get myself maybe 4 crackers.
There's not any LaCroix in that milk, is there?
Get this fuck out of here. No LaCroix. No LaCroix has been consumed in the last 10 years of my life. And you can put a pin in that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, I will.
When you were getting into chess, who was your biggest inspiration?
I definitely learned a lot of what I know from that movie, The Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi. I took a lot of inspiration from there, and I just applied it to chess. I think chess. I just played it young. I don't know who exactly got me into it. Maybe a teacher or something. I ended up becoming so much better than them that it's so they're so insignificant in my mind.
Of course, but you didn't start until you were 32.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I didn't start until I was 32. But whoever trained me, I've already forgotten about them because they're so,
Another rest in peace to Levy Rosman's career.
Yes, yeah, Levy Rosman. Levy who? Grabovich, from what country are you from?
I'm from Russia, but moved to the U.S. very young, hence the lack of an accent. And I don't speak Russian. I only speak chess. English is my second language. My first language is chess.
Interesting. Would you say you're fluent?
Fluent in chess for sure.
How about English?
Well, it's my second best.
Okay. You sound pretty good.
Thanks.
Almost as if you've been speaking it your whole life.
I have. But not as long. I was playing chess before I knew what language was.
Oh.
Yes. I was a 2100 rated FIDE at age 2.
Interesting.
Exactly. And that's when I beat Magnus Carlsen as a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And took him down. That was
Yeah.
right after I defeated Gukesh as an 8-year-old.
Both those players turned to the bottle shortly after you played them.
Well, when you go against such a powerhouse such as myself, it can really ruin your confidence.
Yeah,
watch out for
you've
me.
literally destroyed careers.
Yes.
Does that make you feel good?
Yes.
Oh.
Chess is all about being number one.
I see.
In fact, it makes me feel better than good.
That's what you're shooting for?
Better than good.
Destroying lives.
Well, that comes with the territory.
That's true.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I noticed you're a bit of a short castler. Is there a reason for your preference?
I castle as the game requires.
Okay. Both of you wore blazers and very casual outfits. Other
I
than
keep
that,
laughing right when you fucking ask the question. I gotta stop doing that.
what was your thought process on that? Jeans and a blazer. Both of you did this.
Well, we all know of the Magnus incident with the jeans, and
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of FIDE either. So
I remember when they changed the rules back in 2064.
yeah, they allowed jeans finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I lost the first game.
You had an intense loss there. Can you explain how you feel?
I don't think I need to explain myself to you, but I will.
That is what an interview
It's
is.
it's pretty devastating, and I better win this tournament, or there will be consequences for my opponent, physically.
Whoa! Can you elaborate on that?
I know people. I got into this game when I was 32, so I got a rep to uphold.
Of course.
I don't want any of my friends in the nursing home making fun of me when I'm old.
Yeah, your friends that are already in the nursing home, but you're not in there yet, though.
Well, once I get there.
Of course. I'm gonna
Richard Flamingo takes no prisoners.
Okay. Good to know.
No draws. I will put myself in checkmate before I draw.
You and Wolf Grobovich have been known to despise draws and take a loss instead.
Yeah. I'm no artist. I hate drawing.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I noticed both of you have long hair. Is that a chess stereotype?
A chess stereotype. Well, I don't think it's a stereotype. In fact, I think most chess players are pretty short-haired, but we're breaking the mold here. I mean, it's the new guard. All the old guys are out, and it's time to rewrite history.
I was just checking through your history here. I noticed that you once had a LaCroix addiction. How'd you get over that?
Can we get a different interviewer? I'm not answering that question.
Oh, okay. I'll switch gears. So it says here that you were later addicted to crack.
Well, on that I can speak.
Did that have any effect on your game tonight?
It's not allowed. Obviously, substances are not allowed within the FIDE championships.
It is performance enhancing.
Performance enhancing, indeed, in more ways than one. So no, I was not on any substances.
Okay.
Definitely not LaCroix. Definitely not crack.
LaCroix.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay.
For my opponent, I can't speak. I don't know. He played like a madman. There could have been something going on there.
We'll have to ask him about that.
Oh yeah, because he'll tell the truth 100%.
Yeah, Richard Flamingo. They say he's the man who can never tell a lie, right behind George Washington.
They do say that.
Yeah.
They always spoken in the same sentence.
Yeah.
As the man to reach, Flamingo, the first man to reach 3,000 elo, it could be intimidating. Well, that was an exciting win. Explain how you feel.
Feel excellent. I know I'm going to take it into tomorrow. I'm going to double up on my wins, win the championship, and just destroy this guy's career. Like he's done to so many of my favorite chess players, like Magnus Carlsen. I took great inspiration from him showing up late. You know, I like that kind of attitude. I like destroying the
minds of the players.
Yeah, the sanctity of the game.
Destroying the sanctity of the game, of course, yeah.
I have been known to invent moves, but my opponent did do that in one of his matches. He made an illegal queen move that I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll roll with it.
Indeed, that was an intense matchup there where, of course, the new FIDE rules in this modern era where illegal moves are allowed.
That is how good I am, is that when they make illegal moves, I can still win.
Yes, intense stuff. Well,
even if the move would have been probably worse than the legal move.
Of course, you just have to roll with it.
That's what they say, roll with it.
That's what they say.
Like a pawn on its side.
Your lines are so good.
How did you feel after losing horribly? Crashing and burning?
Well, from the start, I figured it would be a tough match and that he would put up a good defense and offense at the same time, actually.
You did say you were 1,000% confident in winning.
Of course, well, the tides of war change constantly.
I accept that answer. I noticed that Flamingo's blazer was a little big on him. Did that throw you off at all in your games today?
No, in fact, it was making me laugh internally, and it it made me feel like maybe he was a bit embarrassed about the wrong sizing. So it made me feel I have a confidence boost.
Well, Richard Flamingo is known for playing mind games, so perhaps that laughter is what threw you off track in the second game.
It could have been, but well, I was laughing at him either way, whether it was intended or not, in my head.
George!
No camera.
Sir! George Grabovich! Mr. Grabovich!
Stop following me! Well, it appears we have an upset here. The 2068 Chess World Champion, the previous champion, losing his title and having a bit of a freakout storming out of the building. Let us see how the new world champion is doing. Yes, it looks like he's enjoying himself after the game. Handling it a lot better, of course, than Grabovich here. Talking to his fellow peers. Seems to be giving an interview. Yes, let's go ahead and turn back to Grabovich and see an update on that.
The game.
Yeah, caused an aneurysm. All right,
Yeah.
have a seat, sir. An exciting conclusion to the chess championship, regaining the championship title. How do you feel?
I didn't even know I had to regain it. I thought I was just holding it, but you know, obviously all the chess years blend together. I have been in the game for like 3 years at this point. I feel pretty excellent. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen this way. Mr. Grabovich is he's more of a Grabovich.
Wow,
Yeah.
insults will flow, they say.
Yeah. I hope he feels that one, especially since he lost.
Indeed.
You know what they say: second place, first loser.
That is what they say. Yes, an exciting win for sure, even with all of the tomfoolery with the illegal moves.
Yeah. He tried to cheat on me. He tried to do it. And I was like, no way, Jose.
Did you think that he was expecting you were going to take a similar path to the previous world champions?
What?
like that you were going to become an alcoholic?
Oh! That I was going to become an alcoholic. Oh!
If you lost.
Oh! He was going to destroy my career? I would never let him do that to me. Even if I lost, I probably would have only fallen off and like had a couple bad years, but I would have come back.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And then I would have destroyed him.
As they call you, the resilient flamingo.
I saw him tearing up after the match. I saw it. Chess is a big
Indeed.
deal.
Yeah, we tried to console him, and then he assaulted one of the members, and we had to escort him out of the building.
Well, I'm glad it was him who was assaulting people and not me after I lost. And it would have been him I assaulted.
Yes, I remember the comments about getting physical, but of course, with as everyone knows, the new FIDE rules where fighting is allowed after the game, which I'm surprised you didn't take upon during your last loss. I think he just. I knew I'd win on the next two games. I think I lost the first one. I don't remember. I forget that I've only been in the game for 3 years and I'm so forgetful. I do have amnesia and maybe a little bit of dementia. It is genetic, but that didn't stop me from becoming Grandmaster World Champion. Right? I'm looking at you, little children. When you get old. Is your message to the children that they should start later rather than earlier?
Yes.
Battling the original convention.
Those kids use up all their chess juice when they're young, and then they get old, and then people like me step into the game and destroy their little child brains.
Like, of course, the unfortunate Ivanchuk, who lost his way.
Yeah, I don't even know that guy. He's
Wow.
so not on my radar.
What a crazy insult. But that's what happens when you achieve 3,500 ELO.
And you have amnesia, so these names, especially these long-ass names, are hard to remember.
Of course. Some say you might even forget Grabovich after you leave this building today.
Yeah. I hope that just hurts him even more.
Well, thank you for coming on. Congrats on the regained world champion title that you forgot that you were even regaining.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I had to regain it. I'll probably regain it again next year.
Which means you're going to lose it. Well, thank you for coming on.